Alright, figured I'd do a quick walk around 2001 Jetta TDi. Just want to give a quick walk around video to show you a couple of the things on the car. First of all, obviously GLI taillights. Wheels are 18 by 8s Real Nogaros. They don't make these anymore, so they're pretty hard to find. Couple of things I'll kind of point out. Right here you'll see a kind of see, but there's a ding right there. I did that one, and then one other good ding on this car I did. Taillights, I did the 5th brake light mod on the GLI taillights, and I had to use LED lights down on the bottoms, and then I also put LED license plate lights on it. The rest of the car is pretty clean. It's been garaged almost all its life until I got the GLI. So the paint's in pretty good shape. GLI front brakes, you can see I'm poking out right there. So I've got a 16-inch spare in the rear for those two to clear those. LED side marker lights. And the side markers there, and then GLI headlights with the working fog lights in them and the Euro switch. And there's the hard to see in the sun LED side markers. And there's GLI headlights again. Oh yeah, and hard to see again. You'll be able to see it in the pictures, but there's a 4-motion lip. Oh yeah, the other kind of big ding is right here, and I did this one too when I was working on the car. I hit it with a wrench. Overall, the paint's in pretty good shape. The stubby mirrors are going to come off, and I'm going to put the factory blue ones back on. I'm keeping those. Those are actual power folding mirrors, so I'm going to keep those. The rest of the paint's in pretty good shape. Show you this wheel up close too. Wheels are in decent shape. I've had them on there a long time, so they've got some miles on them. A little bit of curbage here and there on all of them, but nothing very serious. Stubby antenna. Got a sunroof, tan leather interior, all that noise. All right, and now I've got the car opened up so you can see engine bay. Just replaced the injection pump not that long ago. Got a rebuilt Bosch. Timing belt was replaced not that long ago. It'll be in the description what the mileage was on it. Clutch has been replaced. Did a single mass flywheel, VR6 clutch disc, new throw-up bearing, new pressure plate, new rear main seal, etc., etc. I just redid the wiring on the you can see right here on the heater element with the glow plugs in it. It's throwing a CEO right now for that part right there. I don't know if fixing the wiring fixed it or not. I haven't cleared the CEL yet, but if it didn't, then one of those glow plugs is probably blown. But the car runs fine, doesn't affect the way the car runs at all, and actually the heat still works just fine too, especially for down here in Florida. Like I said, tan leather interior. If you're familiar with Mark IVs at all, you know what soft touch is and how crappy it gets. Pretty typical. The glove box handle broke. You can still open it by reaching your fingers in there. Other than that, I'll show you the driver's seat is the only other issue. The rest of the seats, the passenger seat, the door cards, the rear seat are all in near mint condition. Really good shape. There's the gas door still works. Everything electric works on the car, with the exception of the driver's side heated seat. This door handle quit working the other day, literally like 2 days ago. This sucker quit working. I'm gonna fix it before it sells. It's not a hard fix. Here's the trunk, pretty standard, clean. I did add, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, I added blue LED lights in there to help light up the trunk at night. The one light that VW gives you is inadequate, so I added that to it. There's the other door card, other side of the seats, front door card. Oh, and you can kind of see, and I did add Polk audio speakers all the way around. And then here's the front driver's seat, the one rip in it, a little bit of staining, which I believe is from wearing a belt, wearing a black belt all the time. Finally stained it. I do have one of those forged shifter boots. I just replaced the shifter bushings in there, and I got the first gear getter all from Diesel Geek, made it much better. Have the McNally boost gauge. Everything else is pretty much stock. Pioneer head unit that does Bluetooth and hands-free. It's got the little speaker for the hands-free. Overall, it's pretty clean inside. And I think that's about it. I went over everything else already. All right.